record. Why is that? Let's see if it actually does anything. It says there's no speaker on. But do I really want a speaker? Okay, we're going to do the actual video now. And I've asked it to do that. Having some trouble understanding what I'm looking at here. Okay, let's see. My issue has been this morning with a company called FENNEC. I'm invested in a bunch of companies. My one that I'm waiting to see where it's going to go is that Photon Control. I have made some money on the, we will just take it up there a bit, on this Bombardier. I have made a substantial amount of money in December. Okay, we're going to have a look at this FENNEC thing, and I'm going to tell you what my problem is with FENNEC. As soon as it loads in. There, oh, internet is slow. Okay, there we go, 270. My issue has been that this FENNEC Pharmaceuticals, they make a cancer drug for, especially used for children, to make the side effects less and to possibly reduce effects like blindness. Okay, so this morning FENNEC's opened up at 270. That's right there. Previous close. I don't know why it just bounced on me there. But my issue is I watched this immediately at 270, and immediately it was somehow on the open, just snap like that. Somebody bought it at 270, but at the opening there was an ask of 275, and it's only 100 and, well, it's only 200 shares basically, and now the bid is at 273. So somebody wants to sell this for 275, and the opening was at 270. The issue I have is immediately snap in the morning, it's done. It's already like coming to noon, and no, there's no more trades. You can look along, you won't find any trades for the morning. I suspect that 270 was a false flag to try and drag the price down. So, having a look at a few other things, they have a very weird target here, and that I don't get. $93 and 57 cents. It's for the target for the year. Doesn't make any sense. Their market capitalization is only 38 million. PE is negative 15 almost. Earnings per share negative 18 cents. So I've got it on the max here on the charts. Let's have a look. 57 cents, 90 cents over there. But there is one moment in time where we hit 85, 86. And these are really weird numbers to me. Like what is so important about 85, 86? Somehow the investors thought that was some sort of valuation, and they thought it was important to drop to 63, 18 cents. Wait a little bit and then drop down to a low of 51.84 cents. Hit a high of 76.14 cents. Why are these pennies on there? Why? What makes these points important? It's a very curious stock in that respect to me. Now, breaking $2 was very hard for the longest time, and that sort of happened in 2013. And now we basically have above, well, somewhere above $3 or above $2, below $3, sometimes hitting somewhere in that range. The confusion to me, why in the world would you think you're going to beat this peak here in the next, like in 2017? What is the big deal? Why do you think you're going to do that? I am certain that they are trying to drive the price down because they need to buy, the company itself is buying back some stock, I imagine. That is my thought, why they're trying to push the price down right now. It's been a very fast-growing stock. If we try and do the daily, we can't get nothing on the daily. But if I do the, yeah, that's the 5-day, and we've been up as high as 290 something the last 5 days. And in the last month, it's been as low as 240, obviously as high as almost 290. Let's take 6 months. Yeah, it's not doing much other than rocking back and forth hard. Now, if we can get onto a spike up, suppose this bottom and that bottom, and let's say this is bottom, that means we can have another spike up there. It's all good. Generally, everybody tries to, in the stock market, makes these straight lines. What if you don't make straight lines? What if you make a curve? So let's say the bottoms all make one curve, one general little curve, and it just sort of comes up like that. Now let's try and make the tops all in one curve too. We start right over here, and we go here, and we go here, up, up, up. So let's say if we're going to try and make these things into curves, and what does it mean? Hard to say. Really tough stock to really tell what's going on. That's on a 6 month. Let's say 1 year. And in 1 year, it's been almost $4. Now we've been down a bit, and you see right here, this $4. One of the telling things is this lighter blue thing here. It tells you lots of volume. Lots of guys buying in at that price. Now we have low volume here. So low volume will typically mean you're not going to be hitting these highs. But that was in, that whole thing started in April. Let's see if it happens again every couple of years. So that was April. It doesn't appear to be an annual thing where the volume goes up. But here we have a section of volume, and the stock went down. Here we have a section of volume, stock kind of inches up. Here we have a crazy amount of volume, and the stock responds by going up a fair amount. Like, imagine this is your price range here, 230, as low as 2, and up to, let's say, 240. All the volume hits, and we're at 270, and it stays up there. So when the volume starts, you can expect a shock up of at least, let's say, 20%, 50 cents from the volume, and the response is a little bit behind. It's good to know. So I'll be watching to see if volume goes up in this. It'll be a time to dump stock, dump my money in there. Right now, we'll see what things play out, how they all play out, because this is extremely low volume. And this company is volatile like this, and it's basically this valuation of $38 million. There ain't much there. Mind you, if they start making a lot of money, that is a very high return for the shareholders. Alright, that's my video.